Good evening, fly babies and patrons. It's Flylady Kat, and it is Saturday evening. I'm here with your evening motivation. We're going to review what you did this morning, our morning routine, our paper routine, and then later after dinner routine, and hopefully your before bed routine, and also your family fun day. Now, if you're a payroll fly baby, we're also going to review whether or not you did the other things that you plan to do today. Maybe your zone, maybe some basic weekly plan. So that's what we're going over today, and I hope that you did good and that you're a 20%er. You're really putting effort into this. Okay, let me say who's on. See who's on here. Okay, beautiful purpose. Amanda, you're the first one tonight. Rana is in here. Good evening. Marie Hearts, good evening. Marie Hearts. Marie Hearts, didn't it used to be Marie Hearts something? Maybe not. Excuse my pink nose. I was very touched by a song Larry and I were listening to. Hello, Michelle. Kat, that's my Ashley. Erin said, good evening, love. Donna says hi. Candace Vandal says hi. Lenny says life says hello. Misty Amon, hello. And Barb W, good evening. And Mr. Brewer screaming Ashley. Jackie Longnecker, hi, Kat. After dinner routine done. Good girl. Candace Vandal picked up my Walmart order. Perfect. Good. Ellie K, that's my little Kelly Church. How are you doing, doll? Marie said, yes, Marie Hart's life, but I changed it. I thought so. Elizabeth Paul, hello. Trish the Dish, hey. Dickie Talmadge out for our walk. 20%er. Yes, you are. Ashley says, I'll try to say it with her brogue. Hi, Larry. How was your coffee? Tell me what you got. I thought I told you what we got. Sherry Mazza, hi, Kat and Mr. B from New Jersey. P.F. Coachman says, hi, Kat. Elizabeth Sato, hi, Kat. Nina Kioski, hello, hey, Kat. Shelly Lee, hello, Kat. Ellie K says, we're in the midst of a medical turmoil. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope everything's okay, Kelly. Ashley said, no, you didn't tell me. I did. I sent it. Maybe you just didn't get it. Marie Hart's greetings to Scotland from Germany at Ashley. Okay, Ashley, just a quickie. She's thanking you. And Becky Sparkles says hello. Sandy Swanson, good evening. Golly, we've got 36 people on, 12 have already thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Nancy H, good afternoon, Kat. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Yes, we went to, after I got off with you guys, Larry and I went to Starbucks this morning, and I had, what did I have? Oh, I had a, it was actually kind of in the afternoon, early afternoon, no, I don't know when it was. Oh yeah, it was late morning. I had a triple decaf espresso over ice in a venti cup with skim milk and 3 of their little stevias. Delish. And Mr. B had, I don't know what he had. Oh yeah, he had one of their Tevia teas with green teas with citrus or whatever it is. And he loved it. Rana said, just got my thumbs up in. Awesome, Rana. Larry says, good evening. And we went on a long ride. That's what Larry and I did for our fun today. Hi, Sherry Cook. Good evening. We went down to St. Augustine, just drove around and looked and rode through the country a little bit on the way back. And when we got back, while we were down there, we got some Popeyes. They get these little blackened chicken strips. They're so good. That was goody. Yummy, yummy. We had fun. All right, it was lovely, Ashley. We're praying for your husband, Kelly. I hope he is better soon. Nancy said, yum. I had Starbucks fix earlier also. And Marie Hart says, yum. Okay, I'll have some more of my tea. Tonight I'm having my tea with fat-free cream, fat-free half and half if there's such a thing, and some stevia. It's delicious. And again, this is my chai tea. And it's lovely. It's brilliant. Is there such a thing? Let's see. Mr. B said he's praying also. Sherry said, by nighttime, I am falling asleep right before dinner. Girl, maybe you need a nap. Alexis Tui says, hi. Melissa Tressler, good evening. Ashley said, I'm in bed and just had coffee. Silly idea. You know, when I used to drink coffee with caffeine, I could drink it and go straight to sleep. It actually put me to sleep. A sign of a hyperactive person. My a nephew who has extreme hyperactivity and ADD and is still on meds even though he's in his 30s and practicing law. When he was a teenager, he said his doctor said to drink coffee to calm down because I don't know why, I don't know why it does it, but it calms you down. So It actually always calmed me down too, and it kind of explained things, huh? Barb said, today I did my groceries, and because I followed your advice by meal planning, using up what I had in my freezer and stayed in budget, I was $50 under for the month. Such a great feeling. Thank you, Barb. Congratulations. And you're not going to have a lot of waste either. Kelly's giving you thanks, Mr. B. It is a wee tea. Better than a big tea, Lottie. Marie Hartz, I'm having coffee too, still freezer cooking and prepping. Excellent, Marie. I love the sound of the china cup makes in the saucer. Oh, thanks, Candace, because I am making little clunky noises. Lisa IA, good evening, everyone. Kat and Mr. B, good evening. Margaret Rose, you skipped me, probably because you're not used to seeing me on at night. I didn't see you, I promise, but I would never skip you, Margaret Rose. I love you. Ronna Lambeth, I'm having a turkey sandwich from Subway. Yummy. Sherry Maza, I said it early, but you didn't see it. I'm doing my routines and my hubby's routines, which include our fur baby. That's why I fall asleep. Okay, I didn't see it. I must have missed a whole chunk of you guys. Did you see that, Mr. B? I'm going to go back and try to find you. Let me go back here. Back and back and back and back. I'm looking. I'm a-looking. I can't find it. It's not there. Isn't that weird? Okay. Let's see. Sherry said no problem. Thanks, Sherry. Margaret Rose, when you are live, the chat is super hard to read. Honestly, if I find it difficult with half the amount of people in my lives. Thank you, my little advocate, Ashley. It is hard, right? But not too hard. I do my very, very best. Erin S., I love the chai tea latte at Starbucks, Kat, with whipped cream and cinnamon. Coffee, let's see. Coffee always has reverse effects on me as well. I've had my suspicions regarding ADHD, ADD possibilities undiagnosed. Yeah, me too, but I don't care. We're good, right? We are good. Okay, we don't need no stinking diagnosis. Sorry, Sherry, I didn't see it either, Lorana said. Susie Q missed me too, but it's okay. All right, Kat does very well. Y'all have to get her to do her ladybird routine. I think they've seen it, Mr. B. I believe so. I think I made a video of it like ages ago. Ashley, the chat literally flies by. It's super hard to read, everyone, if there's a lot of talking. I really do understand why Kat tells us to take a break from typing at times. Thanks, Ash. Candace said, I went on a tour of a wonderful place today that helps single mothers that have children under the age of 8. They house them and train them up for 2 years so they can get on their feet. Oh, that's awesome. What a cool thing. Another sip. This is warm and delicious. Do it, Kat. Do it, Nancy. Not on live TV, Mr. B said. It doesn't take much coaching. I'll do it. I'll do it. Back in the day, as you all know, I'm 65 years old. So back in the day when Lyndon Baines Johnson was the president of the United States, he was married to Lady Bird, and they had a beautification campaign. And so I'm going to do the Lady Bird. Hi and hello to you all. Look around you. Do you see anything that is pleasing to the eye? Why don't you plant a tree or a bush or a shrub? Lyndon and I have planted many a tree and a bush and a shrub at the White House, which we will enjoy for many a year to come, I hope. Lyndon and I have traveled all around this more beautiful America, and when I see little bits of paper on the ground, candy wrappers for example, why I pick them up and I hand them to Lyndon. Lyndon collects candy wrappers. Remember, folks, a kind word for Lyndon is a kind word for the birds. Thank you and good night. Ta-da! I have a girlfriend who insists I do that almost every time we get together, one of my Amtrackers friends. You know where that came from? There was a comedian, what's her name, Larry? Anyway, she used to do that, and I caught her on TV. I actually caught her on a reel-to-reel, and for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a tape that runs on an empty tape on this reel. It goes through a machine, and if you push the record button, the recorded tape comes out on this side, and I listened to it, and I learned, and I changed it a little bit. I learned it, and I performed it at our senior skit night at high school, and I wore my mother's black poofy wig and a peacock feather hat, carried a blue turquoise bag, and had blue turquoise high heels on. I was Lady Bird Johnson. And it was so funny. I wish I'd have done it a lot earlier because I became very popular after that. Everybody called me Lady Bird. So funny. All right, let me go back and see what's going on here. Let's see. Kat does the accent very well. Y'all have to get her to do Lady Bird. Oh, that was Mr. B. The chat literally, okay, we read that. I went on a tour of a wonderful place. I saw that. Do it, Kat. Oh, that's where we were. Okay. Ha, Ashley said. Goodbye, everyone. Bye, Barb. We're ready for dinner, and have a great evening and a beautiful Renew Your Day tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow evening, Barb, if you're still here. Mr. B, you are funny, Nancy said. Hi, Kat and Mr. B, sending love from Las Vegas on this sunny day. Ashley liked it. She thought it was adorable. Marie thought it was hilarious. Look how serious her wee face is. Ha ha. Oh my gosh, too funny, Candace said. All kind of celebrations coming from Michelle. Nancy said that's a great impersonation. Lenice loves it. Erin says bravo. Elizabeth said hi, Kat and Mr. B. Hello, everyone. Hi, Elizabeth. Rhonda said that's so sweet. Just tuned in to catch this, Kat. Thanks, Miss K. Love it, Sherry said. Rhonda said, hello, Elizabeth. Nancy H., thanks for making us laugh. Hi, Elizabeth from Michelle. Hello, Elizabeth. Catherine Murphy, twice in one day. Lucky you. Yes, ma'am. I couldn't go until I saw this. So sweet. Bye, Barb. Sherry, I thought my Swiffa, the little rug sweeper, didn't do much, but I just emptied it. It sucks up hair and dust and leaves, etc. Help, I'm going bald. Me too. My hair's all over the place. Lottie, Catherine Murphy says. Catherine Murphy, Laurie says. Fran Apple, how about doing that for us sometime? Doing what for you? Howdy from Cole, New York. How is everyone? Joanne Blondes. Hi, Joanne. Amanda's giving us hearts. Shelley Lee is saying spot on. Joanne, Mr. B is yelling at Joanne in a happy way. Did you have a great birthday, Elizabeth? Did you? That was yesterday, wasn't it, Elizabeth? Is this the same Elizabeth? I think it's not the same Elizabeth. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, it is the same Elizabeth. Did you have a good birthday, Elizabeth? Hi, Larry. Plons is in the house. Yes, you are. All right, so here we are, drinking our tea, being ladies. What's up? What's happening? What's going on? Did you have fun today? Did you do family fun things? What did you do? Who did you do it with? Erin said, Joanne, I was born and raised in upstate New York, and I haven't been there in over a decade, but now I miss it dearly, not the cold though. Hello from Germany, Sandra Stegmuller. So nice to have you. Sandra, you've been here before, right? I'm going to have to learn to speak some German. I have some German heritage. Yes, Erin, she's in Syracuse, Joanne says. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Sandra. That's from Marie and Rana. I used to know how to speak German. No, I never knew how to speak German. What am I saying? I've done my zones for 2 weeks now. I made my master closet project to get it finished up. Awesome, Candace. Michelle Scarberry says, good evening. Chicken sandwiches for dinner. Yummy. Hello, everyone. Sandra Hurt says, hi, Sandra. We have 2 Sandras in the house tonight. Do you hate it when that happens to your cup? Me too. That's why I constantly wipe it off. But now it's on my thumb. But these are black pants. Ta-da! Let's see. Let me go back. Almost dropped my saucer. I better put it down. The highlight of my entire day today was buying 4 new mugs. Awesome, Ash. That's a fun thing to do. I'm having a hard time getting anything done. I have 4 dogs and can't even let them out to potty in my fenced yard because of a constant pack of coyotes, and no animal control won't help. Well, Rebecca, Rebecca, Rebecca. Mr. B would come with his gun, at least scare him off. I can speak some German, Michelle said. I will teach you what I know. Thanks, Michelle. Melissa said, I took my 3 daughters to watch a BTS concert, K-pop group, I don't know what that means, special presentation at the movie theater, and then to Target to get some Mrs. Myers, and then to In-N-Out for lunch and home folding laundry. You had a fun day. Did they enjoy that? Good. Joanne says that Ashley did a brilliant thing. They are gorgeous, she told Joanne. Jackie says, you are so funny. Ich habe es geschafft. I did it. Ich habe es geschafft. Is that how you say it? Okay. Well, you did it, Marie. I'm proud of you. You are funny, Nancy said. I know it's hard to keep up with all the comments. I try to read them and I can't keep up, Margaret said. And I have to think of an answer. Yeah, but I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything. You guys keep asking me questions. Kat, any plans tomorrow for renewing your spirit? I always look forward to the weekends on the weekend because of your daily Patreon videos. I need all the help I can get. Well, number one, I go to church on Sunday. That's how I renew my spirit. Now, my friend Margaret Rose is Jewish, so when she was able, she went to synagogue on Saturday. And I know that people have different ways and times and places that they worship, but I believe in worshiping God on Sunday, and that's how you renew your spirit. Now, some people do it in different ways. Larry was saying today, you know, no one said you have to go to church, but for me, that's the way I feel the closest. Now, I know God is everywhere, and I know I can worship Him everywhere, and I try to do that and be in constant conversation with Him, but I love the idea of being in a special place, making the effort to get dressed and go and sit in that special place in His presence. That's what I love to do in honor of Him. And it renews my spirit. So, you know, I can't tell you how to renew your spirit. It's your spirit, and you know what you're hungry for. So if you haven't been to church in a while, try church. If you don't like that one, you don't have to go to that one. Go to another one. Just find one you like. There's got to be one for you. I don't care where it is. Just go find one you like that makes you reflective. You know, it's not about how you feel. It's about what you do. But still, if you don't agree with the pastor or the priest or whatever, and that's making you have conflict inside, then you're not being renewed. So go find a place where you can be at peace and worship. And that's how you renew your spirit. And the number one thing you do is get up in the morning and get your morning routine done. If you have kids, make sure you plan tonight what they're going to wear. Tell them tonight that we're going in the morning. Tell them tonight what time they're getting up, and tonight what time they're going to leave the house. And don't accept anything less than that. Be in charge and get them out. If you have a spouse, all the more. You're going to be together doing it. But you have to, you know, here's one thing I want to say about spouses, and I say it all the time. Your spouse isn't someone to be afraid of. Your spouse is someone who loves you and you love them, and you're partnered and you're even, and you can talk to them and they will listen, and they love you and you love them. So there's nothing to be afraid of. If you want to talk to them about something you think they might reject, why don't you pray first and wait a little bit and then talk to them? And I really believe that being married is one of the greatest gifts you can ever have. And I hope that you feel that way too. Okay, let's see. So that was to Erin and all of you. Marie said, too cute. What was that, Marie? Me trying to speak German? There, Larry put my Patreon page up. Fran gave us a thumbs up. I feel blessed to be able to worship in a church also, Nancy said. Michelle said, I feel the same way, Kat. That's how my Sunday is. Erin said, I was just curious what your personal plans were. I have an awesome church I attend. Yes, I go to Mass. That's what I do. I'm Catholic. I go to Mass. But don't be confused by all the crazy Catholic stuff that's going on. That has nothing to do with me. Just saying. Okay. Just walked through the door from dinner, out with a friend for my birthday. I'll have to catch everything on the replay. Well, we'll miss you, Elizabeth. Renee said, I have 3 kids, 3, 2, and 8 months, crawling out of the darkness just now. I'm on week 3. I'm a patron, still decluttering. struggling with the weekly home blessing hour. Renee, you've got your hands full because you have a 3-year-old. That's hard enough. A 2-year-old, that's even harder, and an 8-month-old. They're already squirming and trying to stand up and walk away, right? Trying to climb on everything. So you are like really doing the spinning plates. And I know it's hard. The great thing about having little ones like that, 3, 2, and less than 1, is that they go down for naps and you have some time to rest and renew yourself and plan and get a little 10-minute job done or a little 15-minute job done. Remember, none of our jobs take long, and get up in the morning before they get up, if at all possible. You can do this. Get it done as fast as you can. Entertain them in short spurts and go do some more until it's done, and get it done in the morning so you can have the afternoon to just relax and enjoy your babies, because they grow so fast. My stepson, who was 7 when I married my husband, is going to be 50. My husband reminded me in March. 50. I could still see him when he was 7. I could still smell him, feel him, hear him when he was 7. And all my kids, my stepdaughter is going to be 48. My daughter will be 41. My other daughter will be 38. My youngest grandchild is already 8. My oldest is in college. She's 19. It's just insane how fast time goes, because on the inside, you just always feel the same. You just do. You feel the same, and your life just kind of goes by like that. So enjoy your babies while you can. Okay, let's see. What have we got here now? What have I skipped? I don't want to miss anyone. No. Okay, that's Renee. Pamela said, we sometimes have snowed out Sundays. The last one, I really noticed how badly I miss not going to church. But Pamela, you can find church on TV or on YouTube. You can. You can still go to church. Good morning, Kat from Australia. Good morning, Owen. So good to see you. Catherine Murphy, still working on making all the layers a habit. Husband has a rotating work schedule. Do I move the basic weekly plan around his schedule? Do I keep Home Blessing Monday no matter if he's home or not? That's your call, honey. I don't know what kind of schedule he works, but you can certainly take your planner and plan it any way you please. Any way you please. Any way that works for you. And you might want to try a couple different ways and see what works best for you. And then stick with it. Just stick with it. Okay? All right. So that was Catherine Murphy. Sabrina's saying hi. Elizabeth saying hi. Pam saying happy birthday to Elizabeth. Hi, Sabrina from Rana. Okay, hi from Switzerland, Sabrina said. Just coming home from an event. It's just after midnight here. Ooh, I hope you had a wonderful time. I bet the weather's glorious in Switzerland. Michelle said, one day at a time, Renee. It's the only way. Michelle, if you don't remember Renee, Michelle is the person who has 12 children and is pregnant with her 13th, so she knows. Joanne says, she's talking to Elizabeth. Okay, pardon me. Catherine is saying hi. Hello from Kansas, Ruth Ann. So good to have you. Hello, Ruth Ann, Rana said. Frozen today, paralyzed by grief of dying grandparents. Haven't been able to do anything today. I'm wasting the entire day feeling so defeated. Rachel, grief is a process. And it's not something I can say, oh, you'll feel better soon. Here's the truth about grief. It kind of stays the same. You just kind of get used to it. And you just get used to it over time. And I know that doesn't sound very encouraging, and I don't mean it to be discouraging. I just want you to know that it's normal, and you know there are stages of grief. And the thing to know is that your grandparents wouldn't want you to be stymied by grief for them. And if you know where your grandparents are, then you can relax. That's what I'm saying. Okay. But still, you'll be sad. Listen, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm a tenderheart. I have a dog that died on my parents' 50th wedding anniversary 17 years ago. Sometimes when I talk about her, I still cry, and she was a dog, my beautiful Rottweiler Justice. I lost a baby at 20 weeks 33 years ago, Georgianne. I still cry. You're always going to have that grief with you, but you just get used to it, and it's not as heavy over time, and it's easier to deal with over time. But the grief is always there because you loved your grandparents. So I'm so sorry for your loss, and I want to comfort you and make you feel better, but sometimes we just can't make you feel better. you're just going to have to go through a little bit. And I'm so sorry. And I would just love you and pat you and hug you if I could be there with you and kiss you. I would do everything I could possibly do for you. But just know we all are doing that for you in our hearts, and we'll keep you in our prayers. Okay. Let's see. Who did I skip? Who did I skip? Oh my goodness, a bunch of talking went on. So Rachel, feel the love, baby. Hi, Owen. I saw you on Diane in Denmark's last video, Elizabeth said. Time does fly, Erin says. The days are long, but the years are short. Talking about the babies growing. Absolutely. Elizabeth said, thanks, Pamela. I'm going to be celebrating almost all week with different friends. It's my 50th, my favorite kind of thing to do. Hugs to Rachel from Owen in Australia. Rhona's so sorry, Rachel. Sending prayers your way. Hearts. Marie Hart says she's sorry. Hello from Monica Hernandez. Good day, mate. Larry said. Kelly said, every time we have a medical scare, it throws us for a loop. As you know, my life is normally already a loop. Yes, Kelly, but you can do it. You can do it. You're strong, you're bright, you're beautiful, and you can do this. Ground yourself, coach yourself, be at peace. You can do it. We live in that constant wondering if any second we have to drop everything and be admitted to the hospital. And that's true. That is your life. And I'll just tell everyone, your husband has a really bad heart condition and your son has a heart condition. And those are the two people in your life. And it's very sincerely serious. I'll say that. So prayers for Kelly would be appreciated as well. Let's see. Good grief, I'm so far behind already. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I went too far. Oh, I went way too far. Okay, bear with me, girls. Oh yeah, I went way, way too far. Melissa says, happy birthday, Elizabeth. I love everything you were talking about this evening. You, Kat, I heart you, Kat. Thankful for you and blessed so much by having you in my life, even if you don't know me. Melissa, I know you. You're on here all the time. Cheryl figures it out. Cough both lives today. Hashtag winning. Catherine, no, do not let them grow. Get the books to put on their heads. I know. Freeze those little babies. Good evening, Olivia. Shelley Lee, so sorry, Rachel. I lost both my grandparents within 18 months of each other, one day at a time. Baby steps, praying for you. Brenda said, good evening, all. I think with grief, you just learn to live with it. Yeah, that's right, Ashley. Ruth Ann Morris, lots of fun on Family Fun Day, Ruth Ann said. Exactly, Erin. Michelle said, so sorry for your loss, Rachel. Melissa said, hi, everyone. Praying for you and them, Rachel. From Fran. I agree with you, Kat and Ashley, Brenda said. So true, Ashley. Rona said, I heard what you said about trying out different religious places. I've tried 4 different temples and several churches. If the congregation or minister or rabbi doesn't feel right, then you go find another. That's right. Hi, Rana. Ruth Ann said, Allah Lahav said, so sorry for your loss. Savage said, hey, Kat. This is Shelby. Hey, Kat, I've missed you so much. I was in an accident and haven't been on. I'm okay, thank God. None of my kids were with me, but my car is history and my house is a mess and I have whiplash. Shelby, I'm so sorry. Morning routine, evening routine, if you can do it. If you can do it, delegate, delegate, delegate. If you can, hire a maid. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Sometimes you just have to hire a maid. It won't be permanent, but it might make you feel better. Oh, goodness, Shelby, glad you're okay, Melissa said. Sorry for your loss, Rachel, from Ruth Ann. That's right, Elizabeth, but also make sure you choose preachers and the Bible itself, not just a place for entertainment, Pamela said. So sorry, Savage Kids. So glad you are okay. So that's to Shelby. Nancy is giving prayers for Rachel. Charlotte Welch. Hi, folks. Late to the party. Yes, you are, Charlotte. So glad to have you. Whoops. Flying by here. I'm trying to grab them. Okay, sending prayers your way, Shelby. Hi, that's from Rana. Catherine said, hi, Charlotte. Margaret Rose, how did we get so old? We met when we were younger than the age of Lila. I know, I was 5 and you were 6. We played on horses made of sticks. Carrie Joy, good evening. Fran Apple, I will say this, as a grandmother, the last thing I want to do is make my granddaughters sad. I know sadness is inevitable, but remember the good times. Good point, Fran, and I would say the same thing. I know my grandchildren will be very sad, but I would not want them to be sad. I wouldn't. Thank you, Ruth Ann. Elizabeth said, ha ha, Larry. Catherine said, so sorry to hear that, Shelby. Glad you're okay. Cars are replaceable. Get well soon. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I caught up. I might have missed you. If I missed you, just repeat. It won't hurt my feelings, and I'm not ignoring you. I didn't see it. I have 50 thumbs up. There are 74 people on, and I would love to hear what you have to say. Does anyone know a song called Waltzing Matilda? Yes, Waltzing Matilda with you. Waltzing, I know it. It's in my head somewhere. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda with you. Is that how it goes? Something like that? Why? Why are you making me sing that? Let's see. Goodness. So many things popped in. My goodness, all this stuff popped in? Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, you know what happens sometimes is they pop in and come in between the things I've already read. I think that's the problem. Miss Kay said, grief is so hard. I missed my very dear mentor's funeral while out of the country and then had a frightful experience with our 2-year-old in the hospital. I'm still recovering from the trauma. Well, I hope everything's okay, honey. Shelby saying, thank you. Thanks, Melissa and Mr. B and Rana. Larry's welcoming Charlotte. Did I miss Charlotte? Charlotte Welch. No, I didn't miss you. I said hey. Ruth Ann's wishing you a happy birthday. Age is a number, Margaret. Embrace your age. I would not change a thing. Living the dream. Woohoo, Mr. B said. Good evening, Carrie Joy. And that's when I read Fran Apple. See how that other stuff popped in front of you, Fran? Isn't that weird? Elizabeth said, thank you, Ruth Ann. Haha, Larry. I think I read that. Sorry to hear that, Shelby. Glad you're okay. Okay, I read that. Does anyone, I did sing Waltzing Matilda. I think that's how it goes. Renata said, Guten Abend. I speak German too, and I signed up on Patreon. Yay, Renata, so exciting. Guten Abend, what does that mean? Good something. Shelby said, thanks, Kat. My mother-in-law is helping with the girls, and my son is on dish duty, but I have to get back on track. I hate feeling helpless. You're not helpless. This is the time of your life. You know the way they talk about there's a season and a time for everything? This is time for you to mend and get over this whiplash. You can't push your body at this time. You can't. You do what the doctor says to do. Do you hear me, young lady? Well said, friend. Tell happy stories about your grandparents. That's right. thegriefshare.org. They are all over the country and the world. Just type in your zip code and it will show you the closest meeting. It was a godsend for me. Lost 9 family members in 8 months. Elizabeth, that's horrible. I love how your mind just snaps, Pamela said. What does that mean? My sister's husband was signing it today. Was signing what? What did I miss? Ay, ay, ay. Haha, it's Australia Day weekend here. Yay, Owen. Is that fun? Somebody told me, I asked what Australia Day was, and I think it was my fly baby who lives in the lower southeastern corner. I can't remember the name of the area down there. And she told me that Australia Day is the day that it was invaded. Okay. I don't know if she was teasing me or not. Are you on here, Ree? She's not on here, I don't think. It's weird that is it weird that I'm genuinely looking forward to my weekly house blessing Monday? I need to get a life. No, because it feels like the maid's been there, right? It feels like the housekeeper's been in the house when you're done, and it looks nice. Hey, Joanne, Elizabeth said, welcome. We'll come a-waltzing Matilda with you. That's it, Kelly. Bang, bang, share. Bang, bang. Oh, you're talking about the sticks. We rode on horses, made of sticks. You guys are like way back when I was, or is that how far I am behind when we're talking? Elizabeth's getting another hi from Joanne. Miss Kay says, yes, praise the Lord, he is totally fine, but there were 3 scary long days. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I'm sorry, Elizabeth, Catherine said. Joanne, I'm in New York too, Elizabeth said. Guten Abend means good evening. Did I say it right? Whereabouts? To Elizabeth. Fran Apple. I know Waltzing Matilda. Is that it? Is that the song? Svenja Weiss, W-I-E-S-E. You know what my maiden name was, Svenja? It was Wise, W-I-S-E, but it used to be Weiss, W-E-I-S-E, which is a flip of yours. It was German, but it was way before I was born. It was my great-great-grandfather's last name, and when he was in the service, they couldn't get his mail to him because they couldn't figure out, because it was E-I. So they just changed it to Wise, and he never changed it back. But I have relatives who are W-E-I-S-E. I don't know what the difference is, but anyway, hi Svenja, we could be related, just that the letters are flipped. But remember, I'm moving in a month. Bad season timing. LOL. Yes, I hear you, Kat. You can't help it if you're moving in a month. Guess what? You won't be lifting anything. You'll be directing traffic. Listen to your doctor. Do not hurt yourself further, because when you're my age, you will be really, really mad at yourself, because you will have something wrong with you then, like arthritis in your joints where you've hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Thanks, Melissa. Elizabeth said, snaps. 1 second you're having a childhood memory of meeting, and then you jump into a Cher song. Oh, yeah, well, that's me. ADD. Not diagnosed, don't care. Owen, I have been following a 14-year-old singer from Australia, a girl, and she just won some big festival over there. Her name is Felicity Kirshner, and she is awesome. Yeah, he loves her. He makes me listen to her. Larry, I agree. Age is just a number. Daddy says that all the time. He just turned 93, and he's in better shape than me. He is in good shape. Rachel said, used a new feather duster for the first time today. Woohoo! I love a feather duster. Mr. B said, Mr. Rose rocks. Yes, he does. Almond said, Mr. B, you're right on. She is awesome. That little girl? Yeah. Felicity? Oh, great. You know her. Yeah. I love my feather duster at Rachel, Joanne says. Blondes, I'm so glad you love your feather duster. A good, nice ostrich feather duster is awesome, and it will save you loads of time. Trust me, it's worth the little investment. Sabrina, I'm so thankful for your videos, Kat. They keep me on track. Awesome. Dutchess County, Mid-Hudson Valley is where Elizabeth's from, halfway between New York and Albany on the Connecticut border. We're coming to see you. Savage Kids, Shelby says, you are so right. I'm just stubborn, but I will try my hardest to take your advice. Promise. Good girl. Okay, 78, 77 of you are on here. We have 60 thumbs up. That is awesome. I'm going to take another sip of my lovely tea. And look, there's no lipstick on it because I wiped it off. They say if you lick your lips first and drink, it won't get on there. I don't know. Maybe because it already wore off on it. Save one for me, Candace. What are you saving, Candace? Did I miss something? Let me go back and see. Proop, proop, proop. Candace, Candace, Candace. Look how far back I'm going. That's how many comments there are. Good grief. What is Candace saving one? I need to know. I'm looking. I have a need to know. Wait. Don't go anywhere. Hold on, I'm looking. I haven't found Candace yet. No. How did Rana become a moderator for my channel, Mr. B? Did you make Rana a moderator? That's crazy. Rana, you don't have to be a moderator for my channel. I don't find Candace. What did Candace say? I'm like back pages and pages. What did Candace say? Somebody tell me. I must know. What? And now I've lost where we were. I don't know what Candace is saving for you, Rana, but sounds exciting. Thanks, Catherine. Candace is smiling at Rana. I don't know what Candace said. Candace, what did you say? Charlotte, sitting with hubby while he watches Hallmark Channel. Ooh, we were just watching, yeah, Larry's saying we were watching When Calls the Heart, and we'll resume after the live. We love it. Yeah, we haven't watched that in a while. We actually sat down and we were going to watch something called Black Sails. It's a pirate show, and I watched about 30 or 40 minutes of it, and I said, I don't like this show. And Larry said, I don't like this show either. So we said, let's watch When It Calls the Heart. Let's see if the new stuff is on. And we found the Christmas special. We hadn't seen it, the new one. So that's what we're doing because we're softies like that. A burger. Burgers and grilled onions. See, I totally missed that. So that's what Candace is having, burgers and grilled onion. Did I read that? Am I losing my ever-loving mind? It's a barbecue, meat pies, lamingtons, pavlova, music, and the beach here. Today is cooler, but it has been 115 degrees. Oh my goodness. So barbecue I love. Meat pies, are not something we're familiar with here, although we have chicken pot pie and beef pot pie, but I know what you have, those cool little, they're pasties, right? That kind of pie. Lamingtons, I don't even know what that is, but I adore lamb, so I'm thinking it's something like that. Pavlova's a dessert, I love that. Music I love, the beach I love, and if it's cooler than 115 degrees, that's nice. I hope you got a sea breeze. Hey, from Mexico, I'm German too. Hey, Anne. Hola. Good Abends. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. There we go. Candace said she was making burgers. Yeah, I couldn't find that. And Rhonda said to save her one. Thanks, Ash. I look forward to your motivations. So helpful in seeing a big difference in my life. Thank you. Welcome, Anne from Mexico, Mr. B said. My bedtime routine is in the morning, third shifter, and I notice that I end up skipping things for myself. For example, I can't seem to get into the habit of washing my face before bed. Well, guess what? It's not a habit at first. It's a discipline. It's a discipline. So you start by saying, I will discipline myself to wash my face. Lay out your cloth and your face wash. Lay out your toothbrush and your toothpaste if you're having trouble brushing your teeth. Lay out your eye makeup remover and your cotton pad. Lay it out. Prep yourself. Coach yourself. And go take that stuff off your face, because at the end of the day, whether you wear makeup or not, all these carcinogens settle into your skin. And aren't I right, Ashley? And they destroy your skin overnight over time. Clean your little face and put some good moisturizer, and be careful around your eyes. I see people pulling on their eyes all the time, rubbing them and putting makeup on and just stretching them, and that's this delicate part of your face. Be careful. Be careful around your eyes. Those are the weakest muscles in your body. And give yourself some love. This is your face, the only one you get. Do the best you can with it. Don't go to bed without washing your face, like you wouldn't go to bed without brushing your teeth, or like you wouldn't go to bed without going to the bathroom first. Get ready to have a good night's sleep. Okay. Let's see what I skipped, and then we're going to have to go soon. I got to go watch the rest of this show now that you have talked to me about it. Let's see. Okay. So Michelle, I look forward to you telling me that you've taken care of your face. And when you do it every single night, that's when it becomes a habit, like 3 or 4 weeks down the road. Joanne, I forgot to add your name to that post. Where are at, and I don't know, that's between y'all. Burgers, rice, and roasted broccoli. Yum, Candace. Okay, you guys, Joanne is having a talk with Elizabeth. I know, Margaret, Rana said. I used the lipstick I got you, Kat. It won't leave a mark. Oh, use the lipstick. I used it up. This is my Mary Kay. My daughter's a Mary Kay lady, so I have a lot of Mary Kay lipstick. Rebecca, but I do like that you sent me, and that was very sweet. Sorry to post something that didn't pertain to the topic. It's very time-consuming and scary to walk dogs with a flashlight and a gun. What? Okay. I think you're talking about the coyotes, right? Could you walk them with a big stick on fire? Out of my way, coyotes. Crazy, man. I don't understand why animal control can't help with that. That seems wrong. Okay. Elizabeth just had the same burger, Candace, yesterday. Joanne, nice to see everyone. Need to run now. Have an awesome night, Kat and Larry. Bye, Joanne. Gretchen said, just made it. We'll watch replays. Thanks for being here, Joanne. Michelle said, under Mr. B comments. Okay. Yes, you are right, Ashley said. My middle name is Wimpy. I love burgers. Oh, my gosh. He's the biggest addict. Guten Abend, Mr. B. Good job. Alwyn, lamingtons are, oh, I thought it was lamb, are vanilla cake dipped in chocolate, then rolled in coconut. Yummy. Or red jelly soaked cake, then rolled in coconut. Ooh, now I've had that before. Yummy, and chilled in the fridge. Those sound absolutely darling and delicious, and totally not on Weight Watchers. But I could count the points. Good night, Joanne. Larry said, oh, and that sounds so yummy. Lamingtons, because they look like fluffy little lambs. Yes, Margaret Rose, I can't get the song out of my head now. I always have a song stuck in my head. Always. What was I listening to this morning, Mr. B? Can you remember? Oh, I do. I remember what I was singing this morning. I was singing Under the Boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Dinner sausage and peppers, Gretchen says. Yum, Olin. Allah says yes. It is true about Australian Day. Some call it Invasion Day. I thought she was joking. Elizabeth said Suburban Hillbilly. That's Rebecca. You have to do that because you have a coyote problem, right? We got them too in the summer, mostly really scary sounding at night. They are pretty good. I love the way these conversations just, we're talking about lamingtons and coyotes. Good night, everyone. Kisses and hugs to you all. Have a wonderful evening and a great Renew Your Spirit Day tomorrow. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. And good night, Marie. It has been 45 minutes, 49 seconds. We have 75 people on here. I will not see you in the morning because I will be at Mass, but I will see you tomorrow evening, sometime between 6 and 8 p.m. I love you very much. I hope you have sweet, sweet dreams, or if you're in other parts of the world, a beautiful day. And always remember,